So I'm waiting on some follow-up groceries and whatnot. So I want to hop in the shower, but I'm not going to do it. I guess I could put on some cheap eyeliner so y'all don't have to look at these morning bags, right? Oh, now when I do my top coat, FYI, one of my devices can be uploaded just straight to my computer, but then another one of them has to be uploaded through a whole nother software because the advancement of the technology is not compatible with my old shit. It's November the 2nd. I'm worried about everybody black. I'm worried about everyone who loves us right now. But it's okay because there are going to be casualties. Some of us, well, there are going to be casualties. Would rather dose with RSO than smoke. But either way, this is a can of error. When I put my materials inside the bowl, then I take the spoon in and I smash it against the back of the bowl. And then I fluff it out into the center so that I have some nice crushed product in the bowl. Speaking of bowls, I need to, but first, let me do what I need to do. What I need to dose up, all the way up. Again, to be specific, like I said, when I OD, that is to take a monster dose of CBD. It can work the same as my GSD works. Groceries are here. I'll talk to y'all when as I unload. Ain't gonna be no polishing right now though. So I've been sending pictures back and forth to show Mr. Whole Foods meat that they sent. Those who are new to my channel, I don't trust much of anything in America. I never much did because I've always exercised common sense. So with Whole Foods marketing themselves the way they did so hard, it didn't surprise me the way it surprised y'all when y'all learned during Trayvon's marches for protests that they were feeding the uniformed terrorists who are murdering the people who are asking them not to murder us. So yeah, they Whole Foods. I want to just call them Whole Foods because I'm black and they some hoes, but people won't hear it as clearly as when I say Whole Foods. I don't mind them hearing it because otherwise it just sounds like I'm just saying it like they marketed themselves. And I'm calling them, as I've always called them, Whole Foods. But as of 2014, I started pronouncing it Whole Foods instead of Whole Foods because people think I'm just saying Whole. I'm just saying Whole Foods, Whole Foods, and I'm not. I'm saying Whole. So, just to be clear, I enunciate the R and say Whole Foods, Whore. And I've definitely done it since I started. Actually, I did it before then. I've been calling them Whole Foods for about as long as Shark Tank has been on the air. And I know that for a fact. But... me and Mr. are stupid. At least they did use the old school paper bags as if they give a... Siri, bitch. Oh, okay, now you gonna... Okay. I think they gave Siri a... I think they programmed Siri with shade. I'm bashing everything. I might as well see what these grapes taste like. Speaking of people who shop at Whole Foods, I know y'all are also, I know extremists are also convinced because Dr. Sebi taught y'all that bullshit. But for the record, Dr. Sebi, for the most part, can be trusted. But even Dr. Sebi has been bamboozled in some areas, bitch. Like, really? Because he went from serving all these veggie juices, healing veggie juices that included things like broccoli and carrots, to years later telling you that broccoli and carrots are fake vegetables, as well as seedless fruit. You're also convinced that I actually love y'all. Do what the fuck you can do. If you eating seedless grapes rather than a candy bar, bitch, enjoy your seedless grapes. Where these extremists come from? Yes, I do. I do know where they come from. And they actually have good intentions, though, to be fair. They actually have good intentions. They are just the colonized people who don't realize they're colonized. Much like people accuse them of being. They're like, you don't even realize you're brainwashed yourself. And the huge thing with an enlightened spirit, like a couple of us, you're aware that you're also colonized because you're in the human flesh and you were born here to your parents who were likely also colonized. So we realize it. But a lot of these people, they're saying, oh, you're just eating that poison and whatever. When I check people, it be on some character shit. You have full control over that. But you have full control of what you eat too. But the reality is we're conditioned to nourish ourselves in a way that is colonized. So do the best you can with what the fuck you got. And I'm not gonna shade you for eating seedless fruit, even if it's solely due to convenience. You're like, well, I don't like fruit and vegetables at all. This is you I'm imitating. I don't like fruits and vegetables. This is a smart you. I don't like fruits and vegetables at all, to tell you the truth, and I just eat trash, and that's I'm just addicted to it. That's what I do. Like, but I can do grapes. I can force myself to do grapes, but I'm gonna have to do the seedless grapes because I'm not picking out seeds from a little piece of fruit like this every time I pop one in my mouth. I can handle that. But then you got your colonized vegan extremists that are saying, oh, seedless watermelon. Like, what do you think it's going to do to them? Do you think a seedless watermelon is going to kill them? The fuck? Shaka Bars is the worst. Like, he has all the love for all the people. I don't question that at all. But this nigga has said that females who eat trash are trash people. Meanwhile, he posts a picture of anybody with melanin talking about how wonderful the melanin is, and he don't know what kind of hoe that is he done posted a picture of. You don't know what type of hoe that is. Half of them ain't hoes, half of them are beautiful young ladies. But he don't know half of them hoes. Their melanin ain't the only thing that make them a good person. It make us amazing to look at, though. But it seems like y'all will figure out by now. Y'all keep saying all skin folk ain't kin folk, but then it's just no balance. No balance. It's November the 2nd, 2020. People are voting, and there's no intellectual balance in this motherfucking nation. Okay, I'm done. I'm chilling.